everyone. Welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
I'm BK. In this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched the 7th episode of Kiznaiver.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 7th episode of Kiznaiver, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. Don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching.
Nailed it. For the first time tonight after, 6 episodes?
Right. We always gotta screw up something. Come on now. You know us by now.
But on this episode of Kiznaiver,
Oh my goodness. It started out really depressing.
Yeah, so it started out, the main group went and visited Ruru's parents.
Ouch.
And
To
her, even more than you usually see with grieving parents, just the amount of pictures and then that one huge fucking wall portrait. And I'm just like, damn. I know that she was your only daughter or whatever, but you're never gonna move on if you got that.
I can comprehend the shrine and all the pictures and stuff like that. But just looking at the way that they drew her mom, she was sick. Clearly sick.
Yeah, her mother was kind of wasting away from emotional distress, I think.
Yeah, devastated would only be putting it lightly. She was just almost catatonic.
Yeah, again, you are never going to be able to move on and live the rest of your life if you keep that around.
Yeah, a portrait I can camp under.
Yeah, right. A portrait that if it starts raining too hard, you could just and then block out rain for about 20 people.
Right, can make an A-frame 10 out of that.
Right.
But
I thought that was a little bit overkill. I think that's mostly just trigger.
That's just trigger style, really.
Yeah.
But
it was well worth it though. Like
very much so. Yes.
It really hit its mark for us.
As we said at the during the ending credits, we thought that the episode was very, very well paced. And then, as I said, to really tell Maki's story, you really needed 2 episodes. Like, that was just perfectly done, in my opinion.
For not only the pacing, but I think a story like this can only work as well as it did with a supporting cast like this. Because, I mean, well, yes, they all kind of share the limelight sort of equally. They're our main group, but let's just, for the sake of argument, assume that Maki's the star here.
Oh, in these episodes, she was.
She's the focus. Without pretty much the hijinks of the rest of the Kiznaivers, really, it just doesn't work nearly as well. If you had sort of like similar kind of guys moping, wondering how they can, oh man, I wonder how she's doing, how can we help her? It just wouldn't have worked as well.
Yeah, I think the eccentricity of the cast, the eccentricity of the cast really worked well in this.
Very much so, yes.
Because then you get characters like Nico, who is nuts.
Nuts.
like she acts crazy, but isn't. But she's really crazy.
She's crazy, but she's
not
as well-meaning.
Yeah, and not quite as crazy as she tries to let on.
And not as crazy as she was at the beginning of the series either. She's not...
I did like that they stepped that back, where they didn't have another character that was like Mako.
Yeah. Oh. Mako's pretty much comic relief and a few feelsy moments. And
pretty much. I was just glad to have a clone of her. Like, she's crazy, but to the right degree, I think.
And they kind of, kind of soften the crazy edge.
Then you have kind of, I guess, Tenga's earnestness.
Sort of brashness.
Yeah, brashness and, just wanting to get stuff done. And then that's really offset by what's his name, the pretty boy, former fat kid,
Yuta.
Yeah, Yuta. It's really offset by Yuta actually being serious about helping her out.
But not
like the other ones were serious, but he was like, he gave the reaction that you would expect to trying to help somebody out.
Yeah, he's a more practical one.
Yeah, practical. That's
And also, I still think, their OTP is fucked. So that kind of helps too, I think.
I can support that.
Yeah.
But the thing I love about this episode is it started off with dialing it up to 11 on the feels, like right away.
Here you are, she died of a liver disease.
Kidney
disease, god damn it.
And, Nico, you fucked up.
Dropped the pasta.
Yeah. Yeah, she really fucked up when they went to go meet.
But again, I mean, it's her kind of bluntness and honesty. Yeah. Tempers flared, and then you had that whole ugly cry at McDonald's.
It was the straw that broke the camel's back. She just had to be the straw. It's not a huge problem with what she did. It was just the straw.
I also did think that. God, I can't even remember the character's name anymore. This is how quickly shit leaves my mind. The dead character. Ruru. I think it's just the mental state of Ruru's mother just couldn't take that, couldn't take what Nico had said.
Right.
Whereas a normal person shouldn't fly off the handle like that, even in that situation.
But it really just dialed it up to 11 really quick. Put it all there in front of you.
Exactly.
Dialed it down to about a 5. And then every now and then brought it back up to about an 8, then brought it back down. You had it like 3 times in the episode. You got the feels about the manga, you got the feels about the backstory. Right there at the end, the feels about the manga.
Manga reading the final chapter finally.
Yeah, you got those feels.
Finally moving on, I think.
Yeah.
So it was a very feelsy episode, but those 3-4 points were layered or were
placed,
meshed, timed very well with very good, lighthearted shenanigans and fun.
Meshed, I probably wouldn't remember that, but yeah, absolutely. Like that's why I said before, if you had a different or more standard supporting cast, it wouldn't have worked as well. It just would have been just a little too depressing. It's very well balanced out.
Yeah. So probably the last point that I just wanted to hit on is how well Trigger has written the supported cast.
Oh, very much.
But like not just the main group of Kiznaivers, but even going as far as Ruru or Ruru's parents, they all seem very, very real.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that just really lends itself to making a very, very good story. Yeah. And that's honestly why this one's one of my favorites this season.
Yeah.
Indeed. Especially like the little banter that the father gives. Relax.
It's very real, very relatable.
Calm down, honey.
Yeah. And okay, I gotta put this out there before we sign off. Next episode, Tenga. This is gonna be good.
No, this could be good. We'll see. We'll see what his
without a doubt
real issues are.
There are going to be some good moments for sure.
Without a doubt, it will be hysterical.
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah. Okay, one last thing that I want to say.
Oh, okay.
This is the last thing.
You sure?
Yes.
Sure.
So that animation bit where it showed Yuto running down towards the beach really reminded me of the first episode of Kill la Kill with the guy running down the stairs and Gamagori flying. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Because it's just like it's moving the background really quickly.
Yeah.
And then the character becomes partially deformed while they're moving. Because basically the animation's just moving so quick.
Just the way he was swinging his arms, though, fabulous Titan from Attack on Titan. Even older reference, Mr. Heart from Fist of the North Star.
That about does it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
See you next time.
God, when the mother